one of our poor man, Robbie Coltrane here, Hagrid actor. He had passed away. So,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Anyway, do you remember all those movies, Harry Potter movies? Have you watched any of the Harry Potter movies?
Yeah, I've seen a good number of them, and let me tell you, man, it was sad because Hagrid was always one of my favorites. I think he might have been my favorite also. He was very, just like funny and sweet. I loved how my buddy and I were talking about it a few days ago. He would always bring like the most horrifying Lovecraftian monster to like the school and be just like, oh, sorry, that's just Steve, my pet.
No, but definitely. I was never a big fan of the books. I did not read all the books, but I did watch all the movies. I know, smite me at the stake. All the people in the libraries are going after me now. Anyway, I did like. He was one of my favorite adults out of the entire series because I mean, obviously the main characters they all grew up, but he was definitely one of my favorite adults, and definitely he was a great actor for the role.
Yeah, definitely. And I always loved him in the first one, Sorcerer's Stone. I do like to say there's a lot of parallels between Harry Potter and Star Wars. They're both fantastic, like fantasy, like epics.
Yeah.
He was kind of like the Obi-Wan to Harry's Luke Skywalker. He's kind of like who first runs into him. I mean, there's Dumbledore as well, who's also like the mentor figure. But you're a wizard, Harry. Stuff like that. He kind of really is the first to take him under his wing.
Yeah.
And he was great in the franchise. I loved him, and very sad about his passing.
Definitely sad he passed away. He passed away at 72, which I mean, I know he had an interview late in his life, and I know he thanked everybody. He was very proud of all his accomplishments, and he was hoping he would take a staple on like the world and pop culture today. So
he definitely accomplished that. He was very iconic. Also, it's very cool with all the stuff they do at like Universal Studios, all the Harry Potter stuff there. And my favorite ride was always the Hagrid motorbike ride. So he was like in that, and it was very cool.
Yeah, no, they also did something for him also there. They had a whole dedication for him after he had passed away to really commemorate him.
Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I was not like as into Harry Potter as a kid as some people, but the franchise really grew on me, and he was great. Rest in peace, Robbie Coltrane,
yeah, exactly.
An icon.
Yes, of course. Now, moving on to some movies that happened this past weekend, we had the ending of what seemed to be of a beloved franchise in the Halloween season, that being Halloween Ends. Now, I have actually went and saw this movie this past weekend, and I will say, I think it's a good ending, but without giving any spoilers, I won't give any spoilers. I think they could have gone a little bit better with it, a little more creative with it, but that's just my take.
I gotcha, yeah. I'm definitely excited to see it. I was a huge fan of Halloween 2018. The original was pretty good as well, also.
I am a huge fan. Personally, out of the new trilogy, I feel like the 2018 one is the best one, and maybe the best sequel of the Halloween franchise. So
definitely. I like to say it took a lot of like the stuff from the original and kind of just made it more like fun, introduced some different characters with like fun little quirks and humor, and it was great to see Jamie Lee Curtis back reprising her role.
Oh, yeah.
And
I was so glad she came back for the new trilogy.
I think she's been pretty good throughout the trilogy. What do you think of her?
I feel like it was really good bringing back the original characters. Like they brought back her, they brought back one of the old police officers that was there. They brought back in the second movie, Halloween Kills of the new trilogy. They brought back some of the younger kids now as adults, and their kids are also there too, which I thought was really cool. They brought back all these actors. But honestly, I think it was a pretty good trilogy. Halloween Kills had great kills, thus the name. But Halloween 2018, I think, is the best of the trilogy. But honestly, you need to watch the Halloween Ends if you want to see how it all ends, if it ends.
Gotcha. Michael Myers is very, very bad at being subtle, by the way. I just think that's hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, still an iconic horror villain, iconic slasher.
Oh yeah,
villain,
everyone knows the face, everyone knows the name, Michael Myers.
Yeah, one of the all-time greats.
Moving on over to some of the fantasy world, again from Harry Potter, we're going to be moving over to House of the Dragon. Me and you, we've watched the show.
A bit of a different tone than Harry Potter.
Oh,
I'd
yes,
say,
a bit of a different tone.
But it's, I think it's pretty fantastic. What do you think of it?
I've watched the show every Sunday it's come out, every Sunday night when it's come out. as I'm watching, I'm watching that, and then on the background I have something else playing or music playing, or I'm doing my schoolwork while I'm watching this religiously. But honestly, I think the story is great, the characters are great, and I think it's cool that Game of Thrones decided, hey, we're gonna do a prequel show. So, what do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's awesome to go back to Westeros, regardless of the fans' feelings about the ending. I didn't think it was the worst Game of Thrones ending. I didn't think it was the worst thing ever, but left a little bit to be desired. But it was still so cool to be able to go back to Westeros and also see the Targaryen dynasty in their prime with like 10 dragons.
Exactly,
or something.
and instead of just having no dragons and then having a couple, and then.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is, it takes place 200 years before Game of Thrones, the original first episode, first season, and it is time jumping fast. I will say that. That's one thing. A lot of fans I know that a lot of fans are like, oh, why is it time jumping so fast? But I mean, they got to get through these years. So
that definitely caught me off guard at first. I thought the younger actresses, like Millie Alcock, who plays Rhaenyra, I thought she was fantastic.
She was
fantastic,
and the actress that plays young Mrs. Hightower,
Allison Hightower, her name's Emily Carey.
Emily
she's
Carey,
pretty good as well. They were both really good.
And then they aged up, so they had to get different actors. Obviously, you can't.
They got
have
Emma Darcy and Olivia Cook.
Yes.
And it took maybe an episode or two for them to grow on me. But they're both really fantastic as well.
I'd say as of right now, I feel like out of the 200 years, I think we're 150 years till. So I think we jumped 50 years, I believe.
Interesting. Who would you say is probably your favorite character / performance in it?
Oh, dude. So I do love Damon. Damon
is fantastic.
Played by Matt Smith.
Matt Smith,
I do love Matt Smith.
The Rogue Prince.
Yes,
Rogue Prince. He's such a bad dude in
Yes.
some ways, but he's just so like charming as well. He has like an it factor.
Exactly.
He doesn't want to make me like smash my TV screen, punch a hole in my TV screen like some of the other Game of Thrones villains. But he's charismatic.
Yes, I also love Princess Rhaenyra. I love that whole chemistry that her and Alicent have, and also how that is carried.
King Viserys, Paddy Considine.
Yes.
Wow, he was pretty fantastic, especially in the last episode, his speech around the dinner table. Wow, I hope he gets an Emmy. I hope they all get Emmys. They've been doing great.
Or at least the show gets a couple Emmys. Now moving on over to celebrity news, we have Tom Cruise is going to be doing a spacewalk from the International Space Station. Like what?
What can't this man do? Honestly, he's done it all. What's your favorite Tom Cruise stunt?
Tom Cruise stunt. Well, I mean,
he does them all himself,
his
so
Mission
that's
Impossible
pretty awesome.
Movies are insane because he's done all of those stunts himself. No stunt double. He wants to be just like Jackie Chan was, And honestly, Tom Cruise, he's known for his action movies. I think he's only done like 2 or 3 serious movies, if you want to count Top Gun a serious movie, not an action movie, and then Rain Man, obviously. But anyway, like I said, I love the stunts from Mission Impossible, especially the one where I think it's Mission Impossible 4, where he's literally magnetized to the side of a building, which he actually filmed in Hong Kong.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was supposed to simulate like him climbing the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. I'm pretty sure it is, and that's the tallest building in the world.
Yeah, Dubai, not Hong Kong. My bad.
Yeah, no, all good. But yeah, he climbed the tallest building in the world by himself.
Yeah, he was
no
stuck
stunt
to the
double.
side of a plane.
Yeah.
He halo jumped out of a plane, all for a movie. Broke his ankle for a movie.
I saw he did like an announcement, like hanging out the side of a plane as well. Just. Why not? Sure, go off, Tom.
This guy is going to be going to space, International Space Station, with a director, and I'm guessing they're going to be filming something for a movie he's doing in space, whether this be another Mission Impossible movie, now we're going to space now.
I'm pretty excited to see what they pull off, though.
Oh, yeah,
he's just building his resume as stuntman, one of the biggest, stunt actors who does his own stunts, but he's pretty great as well. I love the Mission Impossible movies,
so do
and
I.
all his action romps are a lot of fun in my opinion.
I can't wait to see where this scene takes place and what movie it does. So.
Yeah, definitely. Cool stuff.
So after the break, me and Jack are going to be discussing our own personal interests and hot takes and more. And later, we play a game of lights, camera, and action, the ultimate movie party game. More on that next on RMU Backstage.
Every day.
Millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
And banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other,
On a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
it's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo!
Oh, hey, Julia. You ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure.
$1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. Now, for our next segment, we got a little thing called Talent's Choice. Me and Nate are just going to talk about what we've been seeing lately in the pop culture world, offer some insight, opinions, hot takes. So, Nate, let's start off with you.
Sure.
What you think about?
So this past week, I have been thinking and actually going over with friends and also watching a bunch of reviews and stuff of the surprise, surprise, Marvel's show She-Hulk. I had finished it last week when it came out, and I know a lot of people either loved it, hated it, or were like, "Oh, what is this show? Why is it here?" Personally, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I did love how Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, her alternate self, how she was able to do almost like a sitcom-y show with it. So it was it was very meta because she would talk to the camera, she broke the fourth wall, and she would blatantly talk out to the audience, blatantly. If you haven't seen the show, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the ending is very experimental, I will say. It is the most, I think someone's broken a fourth wall in a Marvel movie so far, more than Deadpool has even done in his movies. So, and the crazy part is they did this with a show, they did this with a Hulk show, which is crazy because there hasn't been a second solo Hulk movie ever since the Edward Norton days of the original Hulk movie before they switched actors to Mark Ruffalo. But I think it was a great show. If you haven't seen it, go see it. And like I said, if you're down to talk opinions, I'm down to talk opinions with anybody, even you, Jack. But I am honestly psyched for new movies coming up, and then apparently there might even be a Hulk movie coming out. It's another solo Hulk movie.
That'd be pretty cool. They brought him back for She-Hulk a little bit.
Yeah,
got to see him
also
flushed out a little bit, so that'd be cool.
I mean, I don't know if this is a big spoiler, but pop culture's been around. You have Daredevil in the show because it is called She-Hulk Attorney at Law. So yeah, that's my hot take. How about you, Jack?
Awesome. So I'll definitely want to check out She-Hulk at some point as well. But I've been checking out Amazon Prime's Lord of the Rings: The Rings of Power lately, and it's pretty solid actually. I got to tell you, there was a lot of time, effort, and care put into the show. The effects, the budget, they're not an issue. They are pretty phenomenal. Some pretty movie quality stuff. You know, they got the signature Lord of the Rings landscape shot across beautiful New Zealand or wherever, and it's pretty cool. Kind of it expands on the lore a little bit. It takes place way back before the original, and kind of you get to see some past characters. who were kind of just like glossed over in a little bit, like Isildur, and some of them, they're kind of like fleshed out a little bit. They were kind of like there when it all started. And it's pretty cool, actually. I think it's just been like a very like nice dose of fantasy, and there were a lot of questions about it at first as well, but a whole lot of outrage over nothing, honestly.
Yeah.
And pretty solid show. I've been enjoying
Now,
it.
out of the two medieval shows that are prequels right now, what is your favorite? The House of the Dragon or Rings of Power? What is your favorite?
I like House of the Dragon a little bit more, but they're both very good for very different reasons.
I definitely think the CGI is insane in the Rings of Power, especially because they have like 8 VFX houses working on it, and Weta Studios, who's made all those awesome shots in all these popular movies of lately. So I think it looks great. I need to check it out. I need to. Yeah,
definitely. It's worth a watch. It's pretty solid. But anywho, after the break, we bring down our friend Aaron to play Lights, Camera, Action. More on that next on RMU Backstage.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear. Because for years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, welcome back to RMU Backstage. So we got our friend Aaron Fryer and Jordan Sass with us, and Kingston's here as well. But we're gonna play this awesome game here, Lights, Camera, Action. It's a movie trivia game. So yeah, Aaron, you want to start? We got this thing. We got these cards here, and it's just like some trivia on there, and you can pick the category of what we want to do, and just see if we can guess it.
Okay. And these are all movies for your information. It's kind of similar to like Password or Taboo, if you almost want to say, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's ones with like words you aren't like allowed to say, but all right. Pick a card, any card.
Yeah, okay, I'll pick the one on the top, like most people do. Okay. So, I'll just ask the question on this one. In which film would you find the magical character of John Coffey? Anyone?
Is this all of us?
Yeah, this is all of you.
I think we're all just firing.
Very familiar.
Whoever's, the smartest out of us.
John Coffey. Geez. Can you give me another hint?
Let's get, okay.
Without saying any of the words on the card.
Without saying any of the words on the card, a color.
A color?
A color.
John Coffey Keller. I can't remember anything with John Coffey.
I'll give you like 2 more seconds. 1, Mississippi. 2, Mississippi.
I'm stumped.
Yeah, we're calling that one a shot. It's the Green Mile.
Oh my gosh!
Mile.
All right,
that
cool.
was his.
All right.
That was his name.
All right, let's kick it over to me now. All right. Which animated film tells the story of a town trapped underneath a giant dome?
Oh, it's
West,
the Simpsons
Westworld,
movie.
right?
Is it the Simpsons movie?
That's it.
Yeah,
Simpsons
that's it.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
the Simpsons movie.
Give me that card. That's
Yeah.
mine now.
They parodied that. They parodied that off of something.
Under the Dome by Stephen
Under
King.
the Dome, yeah.
But yeah, still.
All right. Oh, jeez. This is a 90s movie. It has the actor who was in Bird Box.
So that's Sandra Bullock.
Sandra
so
Bullock
does that
was
mean
in it.
Speed?
Yes, Speed. Yeah. Yes, Aaron. Yes.
Hey, nice
One card
one.
for Aaron.
Let's go.
Going over to you, Jordan.
So
Okay.
that proposal.
Okay, gentlemen.
That was 2000s.
We have it's a classic. Which film tells the story of a boy who becomes trapped in a board game?
Jumanji.
I mean, I think Aaron had it first.
No,
All of you had it.
Okay, ready? No.
I'm down.
I definitely
Okay,
heard
ready?
Aaron say it first there.
You know what? We all just canceled each other out.
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's
Okay,
an
I think
absolute
we
win.
should
What
pass this
do I
back
have
down to
over
Aaron
here?
then.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Aaron.
Pick a card. Any
At
card.
least
Wait,
can't win
can
the
I?
game.
If it's like something that I recognize, can I like hum the theme?
Yeah,
or
you can
something
if you
like
want
that?
to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That definitely is an option.
Oh yeah, I would not be. Okay, so this movie has a certain man who wrote Family Guy, voicing.
Ted.
Oh.
Yep. Making sense.
Let's go.
I was tempted to just jump when he said Seth MacFarlane, but I don't know why I hesitated.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane in the
Anywho.
movie.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Which film was the first animated film in Oscar history to be nominated for a Best Screenplay Academy Award?
Oh.
I'm gonna be real, Jack. I am seeing you holding that card, so I am not going to answer.
Can we get some
Why
more
are you so
hints here,
tall,
Jack?
Aaron?
Can we get some
Hints?
other hints?
You gotta
Yeah.
hold it close.
Like
or
plot?
something.
Yeah,
Give
plot.
us some plot hints.
How about I hum it for you?
Okay.
Sure.
Come on, guys. Seriously?
Really?
Toy Story?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you are. There you are.
Wasn't even my turn,
What's Toy
but
Story?
I'm sorry. That was very accurate, and I wish I would have known.
Yeah.
Because now that I think about it, it sounded it
just
sounded
pretty
perfect.
easy.
It was
Oh,
pretty good.
thank you,
Oh.
Jordan. I'm flattered.
All right. In which film was a main character nicknamed the Italian Stallion?
Rocky.
Balboa.
Yeah. Take that one.
He
Jordan.
got that from
Yeah.
You
I
said
think
Balboa,
He,
that's
he
not
just
the
got,
movie.
That
It's
is a
Rocky.
different. Yeah, Rocky
that's a good
Balboa
one.
is a different movie. It's
Okay.
a grown-up Rocky. Speaking
Interesting.
of, Creed 3 was just at a poster.
Yeah,
that
Jonathan
Rocky.
Majors
can't
is
wait
in
for
it.
that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
For that.
Okay, I'm not gonna give a question. I'm just gonna give one line from this movie, and you guys gotta get it. They really do move in herds.
Jurassic Park. Give me that.
God dang
Yeah,
it.
that's one that Jack has
God.
full ownership over.
Dinosaur
Best,
Jack.
best movie of all time.
Dinosaur Jack, guys.
It's definitely one of the best scored movies
Oh,
I've ever.
by far.
Totally.
One of the best Spielberg movies.
John Williams, my man.
So, okay. In which film did Carrie-Anne Moss star as the character Trinity?
Matrix.
Yep.
Holy crap!
He was
Get
ready
this
to
guy out of
pounce
here.
on
I was
that
this
one.
close.
Get this
Comeback
guy out of
season.
here.
It's comeback season. All right, cool. Okay. All right. In which 90s film would you find the Boggs family?
Is that a horror movie, right?
Monsters University.
Oh, definitely
that come out of
90s.
the
no.
90s?
No.
Is that a Jack Black movie? Not Jack,
Jack
Black.
Black's not in
No,
it.
not Jack
It
Black.
is.
Shoot.
Could we get a
Is
plot
it
hint?
it's not the Goonies, is it? That's 80s.
I'll give you
wait,
a
is
hint.
it-
I'll give you a hint. I'll charade it.
Charade?
Yeah.
Charade.
Edward Scissorhands.
There you are.
Yes!
I was hoping that would clue someone in.
I knew it sounded like a horror movie. Okay, guys. First rule.
What?
Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club. First rule.
What are you talking about?
First rule. I'm like, what can I say?
Wait, he talked about it.
What?
He broke the first rule. He said the name of the movie. He broke the
Oh,
first
snap.
rule.
Now we really got to get him out of here.
Yeah.
He's breaking rules. We
Yeah.
can't be having this. All right. In which film did actor Ian Holm play a robot named Ash?
Overwatch. No.
Robot named Ash.
The Fifth Element?
Not of this earth.
Deus Ex Machina?
No.
Alien.
There we are.
Alien?
right
What
there.
robot?
He was one of the android
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh.
I think he was one of the first to bite the dust.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, you know.
Rest in peace. Oh, God. Okay. I'll never let you go.
Titanic.
I think Jordan got that one.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Yeah, I think I'm slowly falling from grace. those
All
are
right.
those
I don't
are
know.
never
Right now, I
gonna
think
elegant.
Jack's
All
got a
right.
pretty strong lead.
Yeah.
That's it. The best way to spread Christmas cheer.
Elf. Singing loud for all to hear.
Elf.
You finished the line though. Like,
Yes.
You got to give him
We
that.
can give you half a point.
Yeah, we
I'll take
We'll
that,
put it
guys.
right
We're
there.
closer to Halloween.
Maybe
You
I'll
can't
break
start
Jack's heart.
celebrating Christmas this early.
Whoa. The movie with Scrat in it.
Ice
Scrat.
Age.
Wow, I'm getting destroyed right now.
Comeback season.
Okay, wait, hold
Jack,
up.
you answering that fast just made me feel like
How
Scrat
many
losing his
points do you
acorn.
have? How many points do you have? How
I
many
got
point
5.
check?
I have 5 cards thus far.
I
I have
have dose.
3.
I have 3.
I have 2. Come on, Jordan, just give this next one. Let's bounce out.
Come on.
Bounce
Come
out.
on.
Come on. Let's see Coco. Come on, let's see Coco.
Of course you want to hear.
Is it Coco?
You imagine if it was Coco?
Dude,
you'd
if it was
win right
Coco,
now.
that would be 100% read right there.
All right.
All right. I just need to say the first word in this statement, and
Okay.
you guys will know it. Toby.
Spider-Man.
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Bully
I
Maguire.
knew
He's not
that
the
was-
only Spider-Man.
All right.
That's not the only
All right,
thing
ready?
Toby
Everybody
was in.
knows
So we
who
got a
you
lightning
are.
round.
All right.
Lightning round. Ready?
Lightning
Let's get
round?
going.
What, this
Okay,
last
okay.
round for
All
all the
right.
marbles?
Okay.
One last chance.
Which film features a FedEx employee marooned on an uninhabited island?
Castaway.
Yep. Oh, no.
Castaway.
Lightning
All
round
right.
got to me.
And then I saw her face.
Shrek.
There you are. All right. Cool.
Shout out to
All right,
Shrek
last one,
Raven
last one.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's oh gosh, 1945 Normandy.
Dunkirk.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Awesome.
Wait, so I have 3 to finish off?
Yep.
Yeah, I
right.
definitely got
I
that.
got
I would
six.
say Jack.
I got
definitely
6.
Won. Jack
All right.
definitely won.
That's all the time we have for Lights, Camera, Action. We'll see you back here on RMU Backstage.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles, watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other.
On a deeper level. Father,
Cosplayer,
mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward, come together,
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Yeah, Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. You ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. And honestly, we had a great show. We had a great time talking House of Dragon with you.
Yes, also RIP Robbie Coltrane. But Talent's Choice, that was a fun little segment as well. Hearing our hot takes.
Yeah, exactly. And on behalf of Jack, Jordan, and Aaron, I'm Nate Kingston, and we had a